Hi, my name's Madeline, and welcome to my channel, Dollhouses, Miniatures, and More by Madeline. In this video, I am going to introduce you to the wonderful world of dollhouse wallpaper. As you notice, you're in my gorgeous Victorian living room parlor, which is very nicely appointed with Victorian furniture, and it has a gorgeous fireplace. But most of all, it has beautiful wallpaper on the walls. I chose this very elegant Victorian era flower wallpaper, and I think that it makes the room pop. So please sit back, find a nice comfortable chair, get yourself a beverage and some dessert, and sit back and enjoy the fireplace, and I will tell you a brief history of wallpaper, and then I will tell you the importance of decorating your dollhouse with wallpaper to make it visibly more appealing, and I will show you some samples of dollhouse wallpaper and their uses. So please enjoy. I will start with a brief history of wallpaper. The history of wallpaper goes way back in time. The Egyptians used wallpaper on their walls in about 4000 BC. Also, the Chinese used wallpaper on their walls. They would glue rice paper to their walls, and that was about in 200 BC. So wallpaper has a very long history in man's civilization. History shows that in about 8th century, the Chinese became prisoners of the Arabs, and these Chinese taught the Arabs the skill and art of making wallpaper. Then the Arabs took this knowledge and spread this knowledge of wallpaper throughout all of the Middle East. So, as I said, wallpaper has a very long history. In about the 12th century, they no longer used bamboo and wood in their wallpapers, but they started to use linen. During the Victorian era, wallpaper became more accessible to people because we started to have a mass production, and they could make all different wallpapers for people in the factories. Now, the wallpaper could run from very expensive to very reasonably priced. So this opened a market where more people were able to wallpaper their homes. But if you look through history books, you can see that a lot of the palaces had this elaborate wallpaper, or maybe people who were very wealthy. They started to make 3D motifs of landscaping wallpaper, and it was just very pretty with gold trim. I remember taking a trip to Old Williamsburg in Virginia and seeing some of the original wallpaper used during that era, and it was just magnificent. So wallpaper has a long history, and it's been used by many people all around the world to decorate their homes, and by the wealthy, by the not so wealthy, and it has been used in palaces and castles, and the White House, for example, has beautiful wallpaper. So that is a brief history of wallpaper. If you'd like to learn more about the history of wallpaper, you can look it up and do some more reading on it. But it is a very interesting history. Now I'm going to show you an example of some of my dollhouse wallpapers and tell you what their uses are. Now, dollhouse wallpaper is a lot like wallpaper that you would put in your own home, in the sense that you use wallpaper paste to hang with. You just might have a different mixture of paste to water, in the sense that you have a wide selection of wallpapers to choose from all different eras and all different centuries. You can get modern wallpaper, 1950s wallpaper, Victorian wallpaper, any kind of wallpaper you choose. The only difference is that it's rare that you can find a wallpaper that you would use in your house to use in your dollhouse, because the scale will be off. The flowers maybe that you pick for that wallpaper would be bigger than your doll. So a lot of times you really have to buy doll paper wallpaper. Now I'm showing you a very nice example of a Victorian wallpaper. It's very pretty. It's a very nice color green. It's what they call a damask style. And you see this a lot in dollhouses and also in real homes. And I think this is a lovely addition to any dollhouse that you do in a Victorian or Georgian style, in an old-fashioned vintage style. This is a very nice choice. Now we have another example of a Victorian or Edwardian era dollhouse wallpaper that would look nice in a living room, parlor, dining room, bedroom, you know, your choice. And it's damask, very pretty, very elegant gold. It's just a really nice wallpaper to use in a dollhouse, and I just love the way it looks. It really looks elegant, and you can set it off with some nice gold accessories and really make the room pop. So this is another example of doll paper wallpaper that you could use in your dollhouse. And here's a pretty, I could say, Victorian wallpaper, a lovely pink with a white background. And you see this in a lot of homes, in a lot of dollhouses. People like to use it because it's very Victorian. Wallpapers for dollhouses can run, I would say, from $2.99 a sheet, and the average room takes about 4 sheets of paper. Sometimes they can run as high as $5.99 a sheet. The silk wallpapers are a lot more expensive, maybe double or triple the price a sheet. You really have to shop around when you're looking for wallpapers. I did find a bargain at Hobby Lobby. I used cardstock for 25 cents a sheet, so I got 4 for $1. But this is a very nice Victorian, Edwardian wallpaper. You can use this in a kitchen, a bedroom, a living room, child's room. Again, this is very versatile too, and I love the design on it. It's a very common wallpaper that you'll find in homes and in dollhouses. Here we have a pink gingham or pink checkered country wallpaper. Now this is the cardstock that I bought at Hobby Lobby for 25 cents. And I could do a room very inexpensively. So this is your gingham. Very nice, looks great in a child's room, bathroom, a bedroom, kitchen, very country-like. But what I love about it is if you're lucky, you can find some of them that are double-sided. So on this side, you can get these beautiful flowers, and they're in scale with the dolls. So it makes a very good wallpaper to use. It's very pocketbook friendly, being 25 cents each. And you know they also have discounts on top of it. So I love this wallpaper because it's two-sided. And it's just cardstock. And I use this a lot. Here we have a very nice example of a very whimsical, vivid, happy wallpaper. A pink with white stripe. You can use this wallpaper in a bakery shop like I did, an ice cream shop, a children's room. It looks terrific. You can use it in a living room, a kitchen, a bathroom. This wallpaper is a very popular wallpaper, and you see this in a lot of dollhouses. And a lot of people like to use them in their bakery shops. But I love this wallpaper because it makes the room pop. and it makes the room look very happy. And I do love this in a child's nursery. This wallpaper you can use almost in any room. I can't think of a room that you can't. A bathroom, it's just a very versatile wallpaper. And I really love this print, and it's very vivid in color. I don't know if it's showing up on my phone there, but in color, this is gorgeous wallpaper. Here's an example of a red gingham dollhouse wallpaper, or a red checkered farmhouse wallpaper. Again, if you were to buy a wallpaper for a real house at the store, it wouldn't work because the checkerboards would be way too big and it would not look right. So you really do have to stick with buying dollhouse paper unless it's solid color. Now, this is very pretty, and you would use this maybe in a kitchen if you wanted to make a farmhouse effect, or child's room. It's very farmhouse, and it's very pretty. Red gingham looks very nice in kitchens. So that's your red gingham dollhouse wallpaper. Now I'm going to show you some examples of flooring that you can use in your dollhouse. This I bought at Hobby Lobby for 25 cents a sheet. Very pocketbook friendly again. And it's a very popular wallpaper that you'll see in a lot of dollhouses. People love to use this. It is the white and black marble-like wallpaper. Great for shops, soda shops, bakeries. It's good for entranceways, lobbies, kitchens, bathrooms. It's a really good all-around doll paper wallpaper to use. And again, very pocketbook friendly, 25 cents a sheet, Hobby Lobby. So I hope you like this one. Looks very 50-ish too, but you'll see this in a lot of dollhouses, and you'll see this in people's homes too. It looks like marble. It's very pretty. Here's an example of simulated wood flooring in a light color that you would use in your dollhouse. And it makes your dollhouse pop, and it looks better than carpeting. And I just like the way that the hardwood floors look. So a lot of people like to use these simulated looking hardwood floors in their dollhouse. Here we have another example of wood flooring for a dollhouse. This is a darker wood color, and this looks pretty in most dollhouses. And this is just beautiful. It really looks like a hardwood floor. It's very pretty. So I just wanted to show you the different options on flooring. Here's another flooring option that a lot of people use in their dollhouses. Again, it looks like tile, and you can use this in the bathroom or kitchen or foyer. And it's a very popular wallpaper that people like to use. They even like to use it in shops that they create. So this is a tile, to look like tile flooring paper for a dollhouse. Now I'd like to introduce you to what people use on the ceilings of their dollhouses. And it really makes a difference in a room. It'll make a room look so elegant and just adds a lot of pizzazz to a room. So this is to look like a coppered ceiling with fancy inlaid. And it's just a really nice wallpaper. So this people would use on the ceilings in their dollhouses. And like I said, it really makes the room pop. I love to use ceiling wallpaper in my dollhouse. Here's another example of a paper that you can use in your dollhouse for your ceilings. It's not as fancy as the last one I showed you, but it's still very nice. And it looks nice in a kitchen or a bedroom or a bathroom. And it makes your dollhouse look more realistic. It really is a very nice paper to put on your ceiling for your dollhouse. I like this one. And here is a very pretty example of a ceiling wallpaper, and it really makes a room look very elegant and very regal to have this on your ceiling. You can get any design that they sell, and one is prettier than the next, but this really looks so pretty on a ceiling in a dollhouse. And you can put this in a parlor, you can put this in a bedroom, you can put this in a dining room, you can put this in an entryway, any place you choose, but it really makes your dollhouse look so elegant. I love these ceiling wallpapers, especially the fancier ones like this. Now I'd like to introduce you to some exterior wallpaper that you would put on the exterior of your dollhouse, on the outside of the building. This is some brick. Now you can't use it for a walkway, I don't think, because it'd be too big to scale. I'm not sure. I don't think you could get away with it. You could try it, but it would look nice on the building. So it'd make it look like you had a pretty brick building. And I like that. It looks realistic. Here's another exterior wallpaper for a dollhouse. A lot of people like to use these kind of papers on roofs to make the roof look very pretty. And I've seen people put on the outside of the house too. But I really feel when you put it on the roof, it makes your house stand out and makes it look more realistic. So this is a nice choice for roofing for your dollhouse. And we have another example of exterior wallpaper that you use on the outside of your building. I don't think you could use this as a pathway. You might be able to. It's just how you feel about it, just how the scale would look. But you can definitely use it on your outside building. And it's a very nice wallpaper used on a lot of Georgian homes or Victorian homes, mansions really. You see this on a lot of the dollhouses that are mansions. It's a very nice wallpaper. I got this one in England. It's an English wallpaper. And last but not least, we have the fake grass or the sod. This is beautiful. When you put this in the landscaping of your dollhouse, it really brings your landscaping to life. And it peels and sticks. So you gotta be careful where you put it. Kind of hard to get up. And I notice sometimes when you put it, you might have to sand your door or something if you put it underneath the door area. But this is really nice. I love this grass. It really pops on your dollhouse and brings that landscape to life. I hope you enjoyed my presentation of the history of wallpaper and my presentation of dollhouse wallpaper. And I hope you enjoyed looking at all the different types of wallpaper and their uses. I hope that you will like this video, comment on this video, share this video, and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel, Dollhouse Miniatures and More by Madeline. I hope that you will visit me again. Bye for now, and I hope to see you soon.